Never have I ever been outside of the U.S. Now, contrary to popular belief, that is not because of a lack of desire. I just haven't had the means, or in some cases, the opportunity to leave when I did have the means. But what I do have is a library card, and for the last several months I've been using it to borrow various travel guides from the library. So that when the day comes that I am able to travel to these various places, I'll at least have an idea of what I'd like to do there. And after visiting New York City last week, I am more excited than ever to check out some new countries. One of the things I loved about New York City was just how easy it was to get around the city. Manhattan was very easy to explore and very easy to get to because the subways were everywhere. And the system of using the subways was as easy as loading a credit card into your mobile wallet. It was quick, it was easy, it was relatively affordable, and it helped us explore more of Manhattan than we would have been able to if we were just sticking to our feet. Now, since that time, I've taken a little bit of opportunity to check out some of the international transit systems, and it has given me a glimpse of hope. I acknowledge that a lot of them aren't as grid-like as New York City, but I think that a lot of them are within walking distance of one another. And the mere fact that there are so many different transit systems in major urban areas around the world makes it that much more exciting to explore. Plus, I happen to love trains. Now, on another note, you may have recognized that recently I've started to do a out of 5 stars ranking on my book reviews. But only the last 2 book reviews are accurate to the new system of ranking. The rest of the book reviews, I'll try and leave them all here. My intention is to make the scoring system somewhat reasonable, so it makes sense when I'm giving a review how I thought of the book. So in my scoring system, I have it broken down into 2 parts. The first part is base scores, a 1-star, a 2-star, a 3-star, or a 4-star. A 1-star book is a book that I could not bring myself to finish. It was either too painful or too difficult for me to finish. A 2-star book is bad, but I was able to finish it. A 3-star book is a book that was average. I liked some parts of it, didn't like some other parts of it. And finally, a 4-star book is a book that I really enjoyed. I've been reticent to include 1 or 2-star books on this channel because in the past I didn't want to feel like I was necessarily endorsing them. But in the future you might see them now that we have somewhat of a concrete system of reviewing books. To give you an example of a 1-star book, I read about half of Elon Musk, the biography by Walter Issacson. Now, I thought the writing quality was good, it was just really depressing, and I found that the more I read, the worse I felt. Ultimately, I decided to abandon finishing the book because it didn't really make me feel great inside. An example of a 2-star book would be something like A Scanner Darkly. I read it in college. It was not great. I didn't really enjoy it. But I did finish it, so that's why it deserves a 2. And the 3 to 4-star books are mostly what I talk about on YouTube. So the second part of my review score is adding on top of base scores. To begin, I will add 0.1 to 0.3 to a base score for story. Things like, was it captivating? Was it well written? And did it surprise me? Second, I'll add 0.1 to 0.3 stars for content. Was it overtly sexual? Was it overtly graphic? Was the language overly berating? If it doesn't include any of these things, +3. But if it includes 1 or multiple, that would reduce the amount of additions that you would have to the score. So if you had all 3, that could be a 0 addition to the book. Another addition is for character. Are they likable? Are they memorable? And are they distinct? And the last 0.1 stars I add to the book review will be for rereadability. I don't often reread books, so I'd like to make a note of it when I do. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you again next week.